Hey everyone, welcome back to Maine Tiny Homestead. And in today's video, I want to show you how to harvest sunflower seeds, or know that it's okay to pick them now. It's mid-September here in Maine, and now is the time to pick them. There's two reasons. The seeds are fully formed by this time, depending on when you planted them, but it's getting to the time of year when the rascals, if you will, are looking for food that's easy for them to get. So before a raccoon, squirrels, or birds, or something else like a deer come by and start munching on your sunflowers, you want to try to harvest those seeds for yourself. So here's the sunflower head that we cut off. I just left a little bit of a stem on it so I have something to hold on to. And then what we're going to do, you can tell it's ready. Most of the flowers had already fallen off. This is all we had left on here, just a couple of them. And you can see the seeds, if you peel back, they're already in here forming. So what we want to do is get these blossoms off the top. So you're just going to push these off. We'll just get all these blossoms off. And then you're going to see all the seeds. This whole flower head has a bazillion seeds in here. And this is from my mutant sunflower, because now there's like 5 or 6 sunflowers still on it after I cut this off. So hopefully they'll produce seeds too. So if you can see now, all of the seeds that are in here. Okay, so what you'll notice too with sunflowers is some of them have a lot of black striping. Some of them don't have that many. As you can see with these, this is kind of a variegated seed. There's some black striping, but there's a lot of white too. But some sunflower seeds will be all black, and that just depends on what variety of sunflower it is. So it doesn't mean whether or not they're ready to harvest. Don't wait for them to turn all black, because some of them just never do. So all you're going to do is just take these apart and put them in your bowl to save. Or you could take this whole head and put it in a paper bag and let it dry out a little bit more. And then you can take the seeds and put them in an envelope once they all dry out and save them. Wow, I can't believe how many there is in here. So I'm going to do a count, and I will let you know. A hawk just flew over. He saw me taking the seeds out, and he's looking for an easy meal. So I better hurry up and get this done outside. Well, folks, for a second I was all excited about this sunflower and all the seeds that it has, because look at how many there is. And they're ginormous, because this is a Mammoth Sunflower. But 2 issues. No kernels on the inside. Here's one of the reasons why. See all those little holes? If you look, every single freaking one of them has it. And it's a worm got in there and ate the kernel. Can you believe it? So this is another reason you got to pick these sunflowers earlier than you might think, because you got to save them from rascals, right? Worms are one of them. Then you have chipmunks, squirrels, raccoons, and all those kind of wild animals as well. But this one is decimated by worms. See all the holes? So there is no kernels in any of them. None of them. Now, also, drought will cause the kernels not to develop, but I hand water this darn thing, so it did have some drought, but I'm thinking that the worms are really the culprit here, where every single one I look at has got those holes in the side like that. It just went from one to the next to the next. And I did open one up over here, and I think there was like a half-dead worm still in it. I don't know where that went though. But yeah, as you can see on the inside, there is no kernel. These are dry. And I had a feeling something was weird, because when you feel them, right, you should feel that hard center, and they're not. I was like, what the heck? And some of them were just empty, and I didn't see the hole. But on a lot of them, they are empty. And look at all the holes. Ugh. So the only good thing is now I know this. And I do have another, on this sunflower, this is the mutant sunflower, remember? And it had like 5 or 6 other blooms on it. So what I'm going to do is watch those real carefully, and maybe we can get some seeds to save off of those. But this one is a dud. I'm going to throw it in the woods for the chipmunks.